amazing. You just need your mat, maybe water, maybe a towel. We're gonna start standing. So go ahead and make your way up, standing on your mat. Take your hands on your hips. Stand up nice and tall. And we're gonna start with just some heel lifts. So inhale, lift the heels up, come onto your toes. Exhale, release it down. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. So as we start with these heel lifts, think about just connecting with your breath down in the rib cage. So as you're lifting the heels, expand through your ribs, create space. As you lower, think about knitting those ribs together, feeling your core start to fire. Now all the while, head is up, shoulders are stacked on your hips. Think about a tall posture here, just starting to warm up those legs. Now be mindful as you're lifting and lowering the heels that you're not rocking. So you don't rock back on the heels, think just lift and release. Think about almost articulating through the foot as you lift and lower. So let's go ahead and do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the heels down. Keep the feet parallel, hip distance apart. Shift all of your weight into your right leg. So all of your weight into your right foot. Soft bend through your right knee, and then hover your left foot off the mat. So hips are staying squared. Flex that left foot. Inhale, lift it out to the side. Exhale, slow return back down. So inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower. So as you find your side lifts, make sure it's coming straight out. It's that lateral lift. Your hips are staying squared forward. So you don't want to be opening through the hip. Keep it turned forward. Your left foot is staying flexed, so that left leg is staying nice and active. And you want to start to feel this work through the outer glute, outer thigh. Now on this next one, hold the lift. Make sure you've got your balance, you got your focus right in front of you. Just add a little pulse. So left leg just lifts, lifts. Try to get it up a little bit higher every single time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left foot down. Shift all your weight into that left foot. Hover the right foot off the mat. Inhale, side lift. Exhale to lower. So same thing, just on the right side. Now remember, hips are staying squared forward. Right foot is staying flexed. Now on this next one, hold the lift, just pulse. Try to get that right leg higher. Start to feel that burn through the outer part of that right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Go ahead and roll yourself down. Reach your hands down for the mat. And then if it feels okay, wrap your hands behind the thighs and release nose towards your knees. Now if that doesn't feel good, just bring the hands back down onto the mat. So whatever feels good for you here. You can also alternate bending and extending into either leg. Now we do still have a few more things standing. So go ahead and slowly restack your spine whenever you're ready. Come back up tall, and then let the feet go out wider than hip distance. So feet are gonna go out wider than hip distance, and we're gonna find some little side lunges. So we're gonna start really small. Shift the weight towards your right foot, bend into that right knee, and inhale, come back up tall, then go to the left. Inhale, come up tall, exhale it right. Inhale it tall, exhale it left. So we're starting slow and small. So think about just shifting your weight into that foot. Opposite leg stays long, and you take that deep bend into the knee. Now here in a moment, we're gonna add a little bit more work. So think about just warming up here through those side lunges. Let's go ahead and do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, we're gonna add a lift of the leg. So find your side lunge back onto the right. Hover that left leg up and lower it down. So left leg is lifting and lowering, right knee is staying bent. Take your gaze down and forward. Make sure that you've got got a nice flat back here. Keep your breathing up. And that's a lot of work for that outer side seat to start. Stick with me. Hold the leg up just as we did a moment ago. Pulse, lift, lift, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Immediately take it to the other side. Transfer the weight into your left foot. Right leg, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now all the while, keep that left knee bent. Keep the abs active. Point through those toes. Hold the leg up and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the right foot down. Release. So you're in your wide leg forward fold. Maybe wrap your hands behind your thighs or your calves. And then whenever you're ready, slowly restack your spine. Feet are going to stay wide and they have a turnout. So toes are turned out opposite directions, hips are externally rotated. Take your hands onto your hips, lower it down to a squat. So head up, chest up, shoulders stacked on your hips, lift your right heel up and find pulses. So left foot is grounded, right toes, right ball of the foot are pressing into your mat, heels staying high. And with your pulses, think about pulling up from your pelvic floor. And think about that tailbone reaching directly down. Let's go ahead and switch. Right heel down, left heel up. Now here in a minute, we're going to take it to both heels. So keep the left heel lifted, lift the right heel up to meet it, and continue to pulse. So let's pulse it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it low. Now from here, we're gonna rotate to your right. So both knees stay bent, rotate to the right, and in doing so, left heel is lifted, right heel is down. So left heel lifted, right heel down, hands on the hips, pulse it here. So think about your left knee reaching down for the mat. So you're already keeping it in a lower lunge, you're just taking it a little bit lower each time. Now hold it low. Take the arms down beside your hips. Palms are turned to the wall behind you. Just press the palms. So you're in this static hold through the lower body. Open your chest, roll your shoulders down your back, and you'll feel your triceps start to fire here. Now I know it's a little bit of coordination, but combine it. So keep pressing the palms as you pulse the hips. So really squeeze through those arms. Reach that left knee a little closer to the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it low, hands back on the hips. Rotate through center and then go to the left. So left heel is down, right heel is up, and then you take it into your pulses. So you keep the left knee bent. Right knee is reaching closer and closer towards the mat. Now hold it low. Take the arms down, just press the palms. So it's up to you to actively engage through those arms so you start to feel your triceps fire. Back sides of your upper arms. Now combine it. So adding pulses of the hips, pressing of the palms. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it low, hands back on the hips. Rotate it back to center. Knees still bent, thighs should be on fire. Lift the heels up high and pulse it out. So here in a minute, we get to take it down onto the mat. So get to your lowest point. See if you can find that shake zone. So where your legs are starting to shake. Heels up high. All right, guys, pulse it out here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels down. Once again, fold it forward. Release. Maybe walk the hands side to side if that feels okay. And then go ahead and carefully make your way down to your mat. So have a seat. front of you. Hands are gonna come back behind you. Fingertips are pointing forward. So from here, lift your hips up towards the ceiling. So you're in a little upwards tabletop position. Chest is open. Now from here, we're gonna alternate. Extend the right leg up and lower. Extend the left leg up and lower. So as you alternate single leg extensions, try to keep the hips lifted. They're gonna sink a little bit, but try to keep them up as high as you can. Squeeze through your booty, point those toes. Hold the right leg up, point those toes, bend the elbows, tricep dips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, left leg up, tricep dips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left foot down, sit it down, roll out your wrists. So we're gonna stay seated. Go ahead and come onto your elbows. So roll it back onto the elbows. They serve as a little prop through your upper body, and then the legs are gonna come to tabletop. Inhale, extend them out. Exhale to bend. Inhale to extend. Exhale to bend. So yes, you're gonna feel a lot of abs on these, but you should also be feeling it through the booty and through your thighs, actively squeezing. Increase your range of motion, pull the knees all the way up, and then extend. Knees to the chest, extend. So think tuck, reach. Keep squeezing those legs. Pick up the pace a little bit more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, legs to tabletop. Heels together, toes apart. Same thing, extend the legs out, and then bend the knees, stack it above the hips. So coming into frogs. So you start with those knees stopping right above your hips and extending out from there. Keep squeezing those heels together. Now increase that range of motion. So knees come all the way up towards the shoulders. Pull your heels in towards your seat, and you'll get a bigger reaction through the legs. Pick up the pace a little bit more. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lay it all the way down. Let your head rest, stretch your legs out. Reach your arms back behind you. Take a little full body stretch. Arms are gonna come back down long beside you. Legs are gonna extend up towards the ceiling. So legs are all the way up, point your toes. Now from here, we're gonna start to crisscross the ankles. So once again, yes, you're gonna feel some core work, but you're keeping those legs really close with those crisscrosses. So notice, think about your heels almost kind of scraping one another as you alternate. So you don't wanna have it be kind of wide and messy. Think about it being sharp and close together. Like little ballerinas here. These always remind me of ballerinas. Let's crisscross it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the feet, take a pause. Now we're gonna add to that. So start it the same way. Legs up high, point your toes. Now from here, you're gonna crisscross one over the other. So let's go right ankle over the left ankle over the right, and then from here, take the legs out wide into your straddle. Toes are still pointed, bring them back up together. Now cross left ankle, right ankle, and open the legs out to your straddle. Bring it back up, right ankle, left ankle, open, bring it back up. Left ankle, right ankle, open, bring it back up. So you alternate which ankle is crisscrossing in front of the other. It's okay if you forget and you accidentally do the same side twice. Not a big deal. Inner thighs should be on fire right about now. Keep squeezing through those legs for 5, 4, 3, Let your feet relax for a minute. I know those are no joke. All right, you guys, right leg, go ahead and extend it up high to the sky. Wrap your hands behind your thigh and then lift the head and shoulders up. See if you can walk your hands up higher on the calf. Extend your left leg long on your mat, point your toes, and then hover it. Now pull that right leg in twice. So pull, pull, switch. Pull the left leg in, pull, pull, switch. So you're alternating single leg pulling in twice, coming into our scissors. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down, take a pause. Now, take that same exact idea. So nothing else is gonna change. We're taking the hands out of the equation now. So, arms can either be down long beside you, or you can bring them behind your head for support. Extend the right leg up, left leg is long on your mat, hover the left leg, curl the head and shoulders up. Now without using your hands to help, pull the right leg in twice. So right leg pulses in twice, switch. Left leg pulses in twice, switch. It's amazing how much more challenging this is without the hands. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Bend into your knees. Plant your feet on your mat. Take your arms down long beside you. Give me an inhale here. With your exhale, lift the hips. Roll the spine up. Find the top of your bridge. Inhale to hold. Exhale to release it down. Inhale it at the bottom. Exhale to lift. Inhale to hold. Exhale to release. So just taking your time, finding a few warm-up bridges here. So bridging directly affects the entire back side of the body, but specifically glutes and hamstrings. So booty and backs of the thighs. Now on this next one, hold your bridge. So hips are at your highest point, you're squeezing through your booty. Now as you inhale, turn the knees in. Tap your knees, tap the inner thighs. Exhale, turn it out. Inhale, turn it in. Exhale, turn it out. So little butterflies here. So I love doing these butterflies, you guys, because not only is it glutes and hamstrings, you got inner and outer thighs. So we got that whole section of the body, all of it, should be burning up. Really, really squeeze those knees together and then really press those knees out. Hold the knees in and then just squeeze, squeeze. So squeeze the knees, squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze it as hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. Turn the knees out, press those knees out. So still keep it activated, still squeeze everything. Pulse those knees out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to center. Release your spine, release your hips. Take a breath here. We're gonna go back up. So inhale it here at the bottom. Exhale, lift the hips. Roll the spine up. Find the top of your bridge. Extend the left leg up high to the sky. Point those toes and pulse the hips. Down an inch, up an inch. Left toes pricking the ceiling over and over again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down. Right leg up. Point the toes and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot down. Release your spine. Release your hips. Extend the legs up. Wrap your hands behind your thighs or your calves. Stretch it out. All right, you guys. From here, go ahead and rotate onto your left side. So rotate to your left side body. Line your body up with the back edge of your mat. Stack the hips, stack the legs. Now we did this yesterday during Yoga Wadis. So step the right foot forward. Right foot's grounded on the mat. Left leg's gonna be the one moving. Right hand is on the mat in front of you. Inhale, float that left leg up. Exhale, release. So if you did this with me yesterday, chances are real good your body still feels it. I don't know about you guys, but from yesterday, my outer part of my booty, oh my gosh, it's been hurting all day. Hold the leg up, keep the toes pointed, and circle. Reverse those circles, take it the opposite way. Now hold that leg up, just pulse, lift, lift. Try to get the entire leg up and off that mat. Burn it out here through that inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the left leg, extend the right leg long on it, and then shift your toes forward. So the good news is we're not doing the same combo we did yesterday. The bad news is it's time for circles. So right leg, go ahead and lift it off of the left, kick it up high to the sky, circle it down and back up. So we're talking giant hip circles here. You've got your fullest rotation through that right hip going here. Make it big, make it powerful. You'll get so much more out of it. Now let's go ahead and reverse it. Take it the opposite direction. Make sure that that left hip is stable. Put that pressure into your right hand. Keep shifting the weight forward. 2 more. Release that leg down. Now keep the legs stacked. Bend the knees, slide it forward. So hip stacked, knee stacked, shin stacked. Right leg stays in the same position. Lift it for fire hydrants. So notice, we're not opening the hip. It stays in parallel. That whole shape, up and down. Now hold it up because you guys love circles so much. Give me another round of circles. So think about it coming from your knee. So the whole shape is circling, but that knee is tracing a circle right in front of you. The bigger, the better, you guys. Reverse it, take it the opposite way. Double check you're still shifting your weight forward, and are you still breathing? Last 2. Last 1, connect heels together, toes apart, float your feet up and off that mat. Press your right knee back, tap it down. Press it back, tap it down. So coming into our clams, I know you guys all love them. Hold the right knee open, just pulse it back. So right knee's just pressing back behind you. That outer side seat should be on fire, you guys. Pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Give that right glute a little pound. I don't know why naturally we all just happen to do that. Right, go ahead and flip onto your right side. So same thing, you guys. Line your back body up with the back edge of the mat. Zip everything together, and then bring the left hand forward. Step the left foot in front, step that foot down, knee pointed up towards the ceiling. Right leg's gonna lift and lower. So inhaling to lift, exhaling to lower. I know the second side is always worse. Hold the leg up and circle. Reverse those circles. Keep lifting, make sure you still have that same height. Hold it, pulse it, get it up higher. Burn it out through that inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down, extend the left leg on top, slide those toes forward. All right, giant hip circles, you guys, just pick a direction. Remember, we're making these as big as we can. So don't just think about how high you can kick the leg up towards the ceiling. Think about how much you can pull it forward as well. So as big of a circle as you can make here. Go ahead and reverse it, take it the opposite way. Keep pressing forward into that left hand for 3, 2. Last one here. Stack the legs, bend those knees forward, hip stacked, knee stacked, fire hydrants. Now remember, we're not opening the hip, it's not a clam, it stays parallel. So entire shape, lifting and lowering, hips are staying stacked. Now on this next one, hold it up and circle. So remember, make it big. We're almost out of this, we just have clams after this. So burn it out here, you guys. Outer side seat, reverse those circles. We're almost done after this as well. Got a little bit of a grand finale, and then we'll stretch. All right, you guys, lower that leg down, heels together, toes apart, float it up, and press that left knee back. Clams to finish. Clam it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the knee and pulse. Just press that left knee back, press that left knee back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release once again. Maybe give that left glute a little pound. All right, you guys, we're almost done. Come onto your knees. So once you're on your knees, you can sit back on your heels for just a moment here. So we're gonna work tops of thighs and a little bit more booty for our grand finale. All right, so we're gonna start really tiny. So right now, your booty seated back on your heels should be fairly comfortable. Hands can come to your hips. Now, give me a big inhale. Lift your booty just an inch or two off your heels. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. So it's tiny. Just a little lift and lower. So you should already be squeezing through your glutes. They just naturally kind of contract here. Tops of the thighs should start to fire. Quads. Maybe start to get it a little higher. So maybe coming a little higher. Just be mindful of your knees, you guys. All right, you guys. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be our big push. Now on this next one, hold your lift. So everything is active here. Now tilt your hips left, center, right, center. Left, center, right, center. So you're just tilting the hips side to side. Those quads should be screaming. Make sure you're still breathing. Try to keep your posture here. You guys are almost done. Hold it center, circle the hips. Almost there, you guys. Stick with me. Reverse those circles. 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Take a pause. If it feels okay, walk your hands back. Should be a nice little stretch through the front of those thighs. Go ahead and bring the hands forward. Come onto hands and knees. So you're in tabletop. Slide your left knee behind the left wrist. Scooch that left foot forward and slide it on back into pigeon. So left knee is bent. You can see the left sole of your foot. And then release your upper body down into a sleeping pigeon. So release the head, release the chest. Left outer corner of your seat should feel that stretch. Walk the hands back up. Bring your hands back by your hips. Bend into your right knee. Wrap your right hand to grab your right foot or ankle. Pull that right heel in towards your seat. And then go ahead and carefully release. So make your way back to hands and knees. Slide your right knee behind your right wrist. Scooch the foot forward. Lengthen it back into pigeon. And then go ahead and lower it down. Release your head, release your chest, find that sleeping pigeon. Walk the hands back up. Reach and bend that left knee. Wrap the left hand around the ankle or the foot and pull that heel in. Go ahead and carefully release. Sit yourself down. Bring the soles of the feet together. Find your butterfly stretch. And then go ahead and walk your hands out in front. Release your head, release your chest. And if you want a little bit more pressure, you can always lightly bring your hands on top of the thighs. So inhale, stretch your arms out to the side and up. Exhale, fold it forward. Last big inhale here. And exhale, slowly restack your spine. Head is last to lift. All right, you guys, we survived.